guys, it's your girl Marie Daphne here. Welcome back to my channel. So I forgot to film an intro for this, so forgive me and bear with me. So we are making this delicious cauliflower pizza. First things first, get yourself a nice whole head of cauliflower. Like, I love things just like coming straight from the source, like, you know, not pre-packaged, not pre-cut, not the cauliflower rice, like it's just straight cauliflower. And then you want to go ahead and remove those stems and then go ahead and start cutting it up into your slices or steaks or whatever you want to call them. Okay, now that we have all of our stems removed, we are going to go ahead and start cutting up our slices. So the key here is, or the thing about this is, you're only gonna be able to do, if you do them as thick as I did, which I feel like you kind of need to, but maybe you could get away with doing it like a little thinner and getting about 3 nice slices, but you really only get like 2 nice big like steaks or slices out of them. The rest of those like florets are gonna fall off, as you can see. But guys, but do not be so quick to get rid of those florets. Save those. What I ended up doing was putting those on a baking tray, and I did the same thing to those as I did the cauliflower steaks, and they turned out so good. In fact, it may have even been like better because it was just like a bite-sized, like deconstructed version of it. So definitely save those florets and just make like a cauliflower pizza, like a loaded cauliflower pizza bake sort of thing or whatever. Like, it's really good, trust me. So I'm going ahead and trying to get that nice second steak. You see, like all of the sides like fall off, so it's really hard to get a lot of those nice thick like intact pieces, but we got a couple aesthetic ones. So then I went ahead and I poured some olive oil on my foil, on my baking sheet. And yes, I did just go ahead and use my fingers to spread it out. It's my food, it's not a restaurant. And I was just too lazy to get like a paper towel, or I didn't have any spray and whatnot. So I just used my fingers, and then I rubbed the rest on the cauliflower because I was gonna do that anyways. So it's fine. My food, my kitchen, your food, your kitchen. Feel free to do what works best for you. And then I went ahead and I well seasoned my cauliflower. See, you know, a nice little rub, a nice little massage for that cauliflower. So don't be afraid to get your hands dirty. So poured on some olive oil on there and spread that out, and then I hit it with some salt and pepper and some paprika for a little bit of color. And then I went ahead and I spread that out and I stuck this in the oven. I roasted for about 20 minutes or so at 350 degrees, and then I took it out and then started the toppings. Oh, I also used some garlic powder as well. I am a garlic girl. It's rare that I make anything without garlic powder, fresh garlic, minced garlic, something. Like, there's usually gonna be garlic in my meals. And I hit it with a little bit of Italian and herb seasoning as well. So definitely don't skimp on the seasonings. We want a nice, like, flavorful cauliflower crust. And then go ahead and use your fingers, rub that in, give it a nice massage. And then just getting the bottom side as well, rub all that in, get all of that seasoning. Make them kiss, turn them around, put them on top of each other. Do whatever you gotta do to get that seasoning well distributed. And then I went ahead and I roasted that for about 20 minutes, and this is what they look like when they come out of the oven. And so now we can start putting on our toppings. I use just some crushed tomatoes. You can use like pizza sauce, jarred sauce, whatever, but I like the crushed tomatoes. It's very low in calorie. It's literally just tomatoes. There are no like added other ingredients like you might find in the other like pizza sauces and whatnot. So I usually just go with a can of crushed tomatoes, and then I put some basil underneath because when you put it like on top of the sauce and it gets all crispy, but I wanted that basil to kind of like wilt and like become part of the sauce. So I put a couple of fresh basil leaves underneath. And then I added plenty of sauce. I love sauce. Like me, the way I like my pizza, I like a thinner crust and a lot of sauce. Like I feel like my one thing with pizza places, and I know, they're Italian and probably make it the right and proper way, but I always feel like pizza slices don't be having enough sauce. Like I want more sauce. I feel like it's usually more cheese and crust, but like I am a sauce girly. So we went ahead and did our second slice or steak or whatever you want to call it as well. See how much sauce I'm putting on there? Like I love me some sauce. And I think it's like 30 calories per serving or something like that. So like the tomato sauce is not going to, mess you up or mess up your macros or whatever. So once I finished adding the sauce, I actually added more basil on top because I like my tomato sauce very heavy on the basil and the garlic. So I added some more fresh basil on top. You can add as much or as little as you would like. Put the basil, I went ahead and hit it with some more garlic powder because as I told y'all, I am a garlic girl. And also the crushed tomatoes, they're not seasoned, it's just crushed tomatoes. So make sure you go ahead and season the sauce as well. So I hit that with a little salt, pepper, garlic powder, and some Parmesan cheese, and now our mozzarella cheese. And then once you're finished, go ahead and throw that in the oven. But then I realized that I forgot to add the pepperoni. So after it was in the oven for a few minutes, I remembered and I took it back out, and then I went ahead and I added my pepperoni. So don't be like me and remember your pepperoni before you put it in the oven. And I also hit it with some oregano as well. See, and now I go to put it in the oven, and as you can see, now I'm putting on the pepperoni and the cheese is slightly melted because I forgot, and I was like, oh, oops, and I had to hurry up and take it out the oven and add the pepperoni. So this is Hormel's turkey pepperoni. I love the turkey pepperoni. It is a lot lower in fat than the regular pepperoni, and then I like to double up or triple up the pepperoni cups in order to get a little bit more protein in the meal, because as you can see, there's not too much surface area, but of course we want to pack in as much protein as we can. So definitely go ahead and don't be afraid to double or even triple those little pepperoni cups. Ooh, okay, and after maybe, I'm not sure actually how long I left them in there, but maybe another 15-20 minutes until the cheese is nice and melted and the pepperoni starts to crisp up. And this is what they look like when they first came out the oven. This looks so good. And guys, I'm not gonna lie to y'all, this even exceeded my expectations. I didn't, I was looking for a low carb. I was in the mood for pizza, so I was like, okay, let me do a healthy low carb version. But this was delicious, and the little florets, I tore those up. So this is definitely going to be a regular on my rotation. because this was seriously so good and had no business being this good. So I hope you guys give it a try. Like, subscribe, comment, share, all that good stuff. And I will see you guys next time. And I will have a proper intro and outro for you guys next time, hopefully as well. All right. Enjoy, guys. Bye.